Hello, I'm Thomas from the Kitesurf Centre. Today I'm just going to show you a couple of tips how to fly your kite and how to get into these brilliant sports of kite flying. I'm going to show you how to use a kite harness now. So first of all, I'm just going to tell you the reasons why you might want to use your kite harness. So if you've been power kiting and you perhaps want to get into land boarding and you're starting to use some bigger kites, you've got quite a lot of pull and you can start to get some arm ache. So you want to use your harness, you can hook in and it's going to take a bit of weight. Give your arms rest and you're going to be able to go out for hours then. The other, probably the biggest reason you might choose to start wearing a kite harness is if you're going to start getting into deep power kites. Maybe you're kite surfing or you want to use your deep power kites for land boarding and buggying. In that case, the power lines of the kite are going onto the harness, so you have to use a harness. There's two types of harnesses. So we have a waist harness like this, basically just a really fat belt, and we have a seat harness like this with the leg straps. I'm just going to show you how to put the waist harness on. So you can just put it around your back, do up the Velcro. We've got this big hooky bit here, so this is called our spreader bar, and then the hook at the front. Clip that in, make sure it's really tight because the kite's pulling from this, so we don't want it to be all loose because that's going to start to dig into your body. So get it really tight both sides, give it a good yank. On some harnesses you might find, if you've been kite surfing, the straps can get a bit salt encrusted, so you might need to get them wet so that they run really nice and smoothly. On a lot of harnesses now you're also going to have this thin piece of webbing. So that goes just under the hook, there's going to be a little metal loop. Pull that through. So you've got this small piece of webbing, so we're going to put this into the plastic cleat now. So feed it through, back on itself, and again get this really nice and tight. This is holding the hook down, so when the kite's above your head, it stops it rising up. So especially with the waist harness, it's really important to get everything really tight because you want this to be sitting under your hip. So that's our waist harness. So waist harness is usually used by more advanced riders. It gives you the maneuverability, your legs are free, and you've got lots of freedom to do all your tricks. Some people will prefer the waist harness right from the offset just because of the leg straps on the seat harness. They don't find them so comfortable. So I'm just going to show you the seat harness now. Okay, so this is our seat harness. So you can see it's slightly different to the waist harness. We've got these leg straps and it comes down more underneath your bottom now. So often beginners prefer these or as your first harness because these leg straps are holding the harness down. It can stop the harness riding up under your chest that waist harnesses can do. The other thing is because you've got the leg straps, it can stop the harness twisting. So just show you how to put this on. So legs through the straps to start with. Same as with the waist harness. Put the Velcro across, and we've got this hook. Tighten everything up. Tighten up the leg straps, and then again we've got this little piece of webbing that we can feed underneath onto the plastic cleat and tighten up. So because you've got this leg straps, this stops the whole harness riding up and also stops it twisting. So it's really good when you're starting out because you're going to be keeping the kite at 12 o'clock a lot. It's going to be lifting up, and so the seat harness works quite nicely. You may not find the leg straps comfortable, especially if you're a boy. You might want to go for the waist harness straight away, but it's really good. If you're looking for a harness, go to your local kite shop and try a couple on because they're all different. Everyone's body shape's different, and it's good to give them a feel and see how they fit you because you're going to be in your harness a lot of the time. Hey, that's how to use a kite harness.